What's going on, everybody? This is Trey with Speed Shield, bringing you guys some more paint corrections. So we've been doing a ton of paint corrections lately. I think everybody's, chilling at home, looking at their car and realizing that they need to get a little bit of work done to it. So paint corrections are a phenomenal way to take your car to the next level. Let me show you guys kind of exactly what we're working with on this car. From a distance, the paint looks nice and shiny. Let me get it to focus here. So yeah, from a distance the paint looks nice and shiny, but once we get it under these lights that we've got in our shop, you can see kind of a different story. That's what it looks like. So lots of marring, lots of swirl marks, lots of contamination on this paint. You can see all of the water spots, all the stains, and you can definitely feel it too. When you rub your hand across it, you can definitely hear it. No, this microphone does not pick up what you can hear and feel on this paint, but obviously you can see it for sure. And you can typically turn your cell phone flashlight on and get, a foot away from your car, and that reflection will show you a lot if you just use your cell phone flashlight. But that's what we're working with on this Macan. And we've already done a few test swaths, as you see on this hood, with some compound, just to kind of see exactly what we need to do to this paint to get it to a point where it looks nice and it's ready for some quartz coating. So let me take you around the back here. The back end looked almost identical to the front end, but we've done a compound. Is this your first step, Marshall? Your first step? Is this your first step?
Yes, so this is
on
just
this?
a heavy compound.
Okay, so this is the beginning stage of a multi-step paint correction. So you can already see how much better this looks, removing all those swirl marks, contamination, and what you're seeing on there is just some of the compound dust. The results are night and day. I mean, this is just a phenomenal service to make your clear coat look like it should look. So I'll take you back around to the front. So yeah, night and day difference. And I'll show you what this looks like kind of far away. Most people view their car from about here, I'd say. Yeah, looks like a nice shiny black Macan. But when you get up close to it, you can see a different story. So the goal is to remove all those swirl marks, all the fine lines, all the marring, to make the clear coat as shiny and smooth as possible. For one, that's going to reduce any texture that dust and dirt and debris and pollen can stick in. It makes your car more slick. So it does take it longer to get dirty, and it's going to be safer to wash it. You'll have less damage because when you wash it, things will come off a lot more easily. And then when you couple that with a quartz coating on top of that super glossy, super smooth clear coat, you're going to be even better longevity. It's going to protect the paint. It's going to give you UV protection. It's going to give you scratch resistance. And that's exactly why paint corrections have become such a huge part of our lineup in beautifying your car and protecting your car. So as you guys know, we're big on aesthetic protection, aesthetic upgrades, and everything aesthetic about these vehicles. So a good paint correction and good quartz coating is part of a long-term protection program. So always feel free to swing by, and see what we're doing at any time. I'll take you guys in here and show you the display that we have that kind of lets you see the basics of paint corrections and quartz coatings. And sorry if this video gets a little long, I'll try to cut it off at like 6 minutes. But so we've got this display about paint corrections. You can see on this far left side, this is kind of just a normal looking paint job. So we painted this with just a black metallic BMW color. And then we washed it quite a few times. We washed it about 10 times, I think. And that's where you get swirl marks from washing your car. So that left side has no paint correction. This middle one, we washed the entire thing. So we did all the same treatment to the entire panel at first. And then on this center panel, we just did a polish. So you can see just a one step, if your paint looks like that, a one step is only going to get out the fine lines and really light swirl marks. And then once you do a multi-step, or for simplicity, we just call it a two-step on this sign. But sometimes, we're 3 or 4 steps into a vehicle to make it look like this. So you can see the difference between these sections of this panel. A multi-step is going to get far more of that damage out of your paint. And then once you get it looking beautiful, a quartz coating is going to protect it. So on this left-hand side, we did kind of the same thing. We did a panel all the way across. We washed it and then we paint corrected it. And then on this side, we did not put quartz. On this right side, we did put quartz. And then we've washed the whole panel multiple times. So you can see the side without quartz starts to get swirl marks again. The side with quartz is going to resist swirl marks for a lot longer period of time. It's not a panacea. It does not limit, it does not keep your paint from getting swirl marks forever or 100%, but it is a really, really good protective coating when it comes to swirl marks and all that type of stuff. So anyway, swing on by. We always like to show clients our current projects, and we want you to be familiar with exactly what these services get you. We're not trying to sell you something. We just want to deliver results. So swing on by, see our current projects, and get some knowledge on all these cool services that we offer. You guys have fun out there. Stay protected. Speed shield.